Foster parents are needed in our community. Sometimes that means full-time, sometimes part-time, and sometimes for just a weekend. Today we're speaking with Theresa, a respite foster parent with Together for Youth. Theresa, what led you to become a respite foster parent? Explain what that is and what drew you to this specific role.
Yeah, so I've always wanted to be a foster parent, since I was a little kid, but I'm a single foster parent, so I was in the beginning just kind of like, how can I do this? That's why I wanted to start out as respite, having kids come for a couple of days. Sometimes it's for foster parents that have kiddos to just get a little break. And other times, if it's an emergency respite, it's for kiddos that they don't have a permanent placement for them yet. And you're just kind of helping them along on their journey.
How do you approach welcoming youth into your home, often on short notice, sometimes due to experienced trauma?
Yeah, so sometimes I'll just come in. I've had kids that come in and they're just super quiet and they don't want to talk. And I've had kids that come in and they're just can I call you mom? So it just kind of depends, meeting the kid where they're at. I just always tell the kids the most important thing for me is that they're safe.
What motivates you to continue to do this work?
I love it. I've always wanted to have kids and I never wanted to have my own children. I always wanted to go into foster care and or eventually adopt.
How has Together for Youth been instrumental in you continuing to do this?
They're really helpful to the foster parents as well as the kiddos. If I am struggling with something as a foster parent, I can always reach out to them. In my experience, they've always had the kids' best interest in mind.
So Theresa, if somebody's thinking about fostering and they feel like they don't have the space to invite children into their home, what would you say to them?
Definitely talk to Together for Youth. You really don't need that much space. Really, you just need to make sure that you have a bed for the kiddo and, enough space to live. You don't have to have this big house.
To learn more about becoming a foster parent or a respite foster parent, go to togetherforyouth.org/foster.